Hello, welcome back to our U.S. Navy 1890 campaign, Waves of Steel. In the last episode, we were trying to finish some rebuilds and trying to finish some new designs that we've been working on for a while. We're also managing our different little air groups that we have scattered all over the world and our various bases. And tensions were going up everywhere. We ended up in a war with Russia, who is allied with France. We're also very high tensions with Britain, so they could get dragged in as well. So this is looking like World War II kicking off early, essentially. Very possible. So I do have some plans that I'd like to do here. So what I'm going to do is start moving some ships around. Let's see here. All right, we're going to send carrier group number 9 to Northern Europe, which means we need destroyer group 9 to go with them. We're going to send carrier group number 8 to Northeast Asia, which means we need to send destroyer group number 8 with them. Cool. And we're also bringing home from Europe, we're bringing home battleship group number 3 to the Caribbean. And we'll bring home cruiser group 3 and destroyer group 3. We're sending the first battleship fleet, our core flagships, to Northern Europe, which means we need to send cruiser group 1 and destroyer group 1. And then we are sending this carrier strike group. I have a new idea. Okay, so carrier group 9, we're going to send them to the Caribbean. We're sending destroyer group 9 with them. There we go. And then our carrier groups are going to Northern Europe. So that's 6 and 7. There we go. And we'll send their cruisers with them. Excellent. So we have like our best ships going to Europe, like the first battleship fleet and an entire carrier strike force, and then we're splitting the carrier strike force. It's like 9 and 10, I think, or 8 and 9. One's going to the Caribbean and one's going to Asia. So we'll be ready when France jumps in. And Russia, a little bit weak over here in Asia, which is fine. We'll have one carrier group and one battleship group over here. But looks like most of their force is going to be over here. It is. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we get. No. We need 22, and I think we have like 31. So we're putting all these on foreign or trade protection. 26. We had 26. I thought we had 31, but I was wrong. Okay. And we're going to put our Rangers on raider duty. Now, where the heck do I want to send them? Maybe to Northern Europe. Depends on how much force. I don't think Russia has enough force to contest us here. So I think we might end up blockading them if we do that, and we won't get very much raiding done. But we're gonna send them anyhow, just for now. So let's move them to Northern Europe. And we're not sending any destroyers with them. Like these are independent raiders. Okay, here we go. Cruiser action off the coast of, what was that, Sakhalin, I think it's called. I have a bad feeling it's going to be up against battle cruisers. But if it is, we'll just run away if we can and shoot destroyers back at them. Or shoot torpedoes, destroyer torpedoes back at them. Okay. Line ahead. Squad max. We're 33 knots. I think we can outrun even their battle cruisers. And with 30 knots on these cruisers, we'll keep fairly even. Okay, well, this looks like an actual cruiser action. That's kind of cool. For once. The battle generator didn't lie to us. So let's fire off some torpedoes towards that light cruiser. And we're going to spread out our shots a little bit because it's very hard to hit light forces with torpedoes to begin with. What are these? These are Flint class, so these are, yeah, these are like the last of our old, well, these are definitely older cruisers. They got the single mounts, the casemate guns. And I don't know if we upgraded their fire control at all. But we're going to fire some torpedoes anyhow. Just empty out our destroyers, I guess, because they're already taking hits. Starting to slow down and get damaged and whatnot. So let's just dump them. Dump and run. And we got our torpedoes are, they're accurate. They're going in there. Okay, we missed. That's fine. We have one more set we can launch. Off we go. Off we go. And off we go. Then we're going to fire the last set from that middle destroyer. And then we're going to pull out of there. Straighten up our cruisers. Form a proper battle line so that their cruisers don't start like maneuvering. Yeah, we hit a destroyer with a torpedo. That's should be essentially a kill. And we're just going to get out of there with our destroyers, and we'll do the fighting with our burning light cruiser. We have torpedoes on these things too. All right, they're maneuvering a little bit. And this isn't quite the impressive torpedo wave of our destroyers. I don't know if we upgraded their fire control or not, but they still have whatever they were designed with at least. So they're not obsolete. That cruiser looks like it's slowing down back there. So this might be our opportunity to single it out. As long as the Springfield doesn't just burn down. We're going to turn in, because we can't tell if that's a destroyer or a corvette. Uh-oh, we just rammed into him. That's not good. Well, the Springfield is already kind of hurting. So the Springfield might be lost. Yeah, it's flooding pretty bad. We're going to retreat it away, slow it down. Got greedy. Tried to turn in on that destroyer when I shouldn't have. Oh, we just got smacked by. Okay. Well, this is not going great. I sometimes forget that enemy cruisers can also carry torpedoes. So we're going to slow them down to 6 knots to slow down the flooding. 6 knots to slow down the flooding. And I think we just lost two Flint class destroyers in our very first engagement of the war. But it's okay. Even if we lose these, not a big deal. We got some Tacomas being built. And if we really want to, we can make up. We can build light cruisers. Like, that's not a problem. This is going to take a while. It won't be for this war, but we can do it. All right, maybe with nightfall here, we'll get to end it early. We do have damage control as a doctrine. Did we survive? We lost one light cruiser. Okay, well, ship details. How good was their cruiser? It is decent. 1929. Ours was just like bigger. 53. Okay, well, we lost the first battle just by just a marginal loss. There we go. We got France involved now. Here's the new naval patrol craft. We get good range increases. We get, well, good speed increases, good range increases, and a little bit of statistic increases as well. I think we'll take the. We're going to lose two maneuverability but gain two toughness. I don't know about that. Yeah, we'll do that. Whatever. That's fine. We lost a sub already. And we are raiding in Northern Europe, sinking some stuff. We need to send out the submarines. Okay, let's send these to Northern Europe. Let's send all of these to Southeast Asia. Let's send all of these to Southeast Asia. And then we got some we want to send to Northeast Asia. Actually, no. We're going to move these to West Africa because they've got the French have colonies and whatnot over there. We're going to send these to Northeast Asia because they're mine layers, and we have bases there. And these long-range subs, we're going to move them to South Africa. No, we're going to send them to the South Pacific. And then these subs, since they're mediums, we're going to send these to the Caribbean. We're going to send these to the Caribbean. And that's enough deployment for now. We're also going to put it on unrestricted and see what happens. Like, this is our kind of war right here, submarines. Okay, well, the Russians have already lost an AV carrier. We lost a destroyer. We lost another destroyer. Wow. And we lost a lot of submarines. Okay. I wonder what groups those destroyers that we lost were from. So, like, division, assign it to a division. So it looks like it was the 7th Division and the 1st Division. That's actually not good. Let's put one into the 1st Division and move this to Northern Europe, because that's where our first battleship division's at. We do want to keep up the strength there. All right. Meanwhile, the Pennsylvanias will be done in just a few months, and our budget will level out, and we'll gotta uh, build some more Tacomas or something. We'll work on it. Ships in service. And we have so much ASW. Let's actually move. We're going to move these to Northern Europe. We're going to move these to Northeast Asia. Just where we have stuff operating so we don't get killed by mines. These are our minesweepers. Cool. So here we go. Oh, what the heck? We suddenly need 29 for trade protection? What the heck? We didn't get any territories. Well, we'll put these destroyers on trade protection. And we'll build 5 more for now. 5 more corvettes. It's going to take 18 months, so they're not too likely to be used in this war. But we'll see. Here we go. Here's a battle. Up near Iceland, we're defending a convoy. What do we got? What the heck? I don't like that. They're going to have battle cruisers, possibly. Well, let's see what we get. Unknown ship sighted. So let's squad max. I think these are Flint class. Yeah. So they're okay. Line ahead. Squad max. And our goal here is just to keep them away from the transports. That looks like potentially a battle cruiser. We'll know if they start shooting at us immediately. Yep, they're shooting. So that's probably a battle cruiser. It is. So look at our destroyers out in front there. How fast is it? 27 knots. Okay, we can outrun it. That means we should be able to, if I just maneuver my cruisers properly, I can get the destroyers out in front. Yeah, they're scoring some near misses already on us. Am I slowed down? What the heck's going on here? Near miss. I do want to get the destroyers a little bit closer before I launch. Go and... Oops. Go. I have a bad feeling that battlecruiser's just maneuvering. He's not going to run parallel. Yeah, he's maneuvering. Oh! Almost. This is not looking good for us right now. We're not really scoring any hits on him. Alright, well, the Amsterdam just took a big hit. He just took a 7, not a 7, a heavy hit. Oh, yeah, what is going on here? This is nasty. Well, we're dying poorly here. But we are parallel now. So maybe we can get lucky. It's not looking good. This is looking really bad. I've done this very, very poorly. But nightfall's coming. Dang, we missed. All right, here we go. Another chance. And he's maneuvering. Dang. Well, hang on. He might be straightening out again. Go and go. Oh, that's nice. That's double nice. Do I have any left on here? No. I'm out of torpedoes on those. Should have some on this guy. And we need to slow you down. You got battered. All right. The Montpelier should be good to bring back. Okay. Nightfall's going to help us a little bit here. It's going to make their gunnery harder. A little bit more difficult. Oh boy, we just had all the bridge officers killed by a 6-inch hit to the conning tower, probably. We did score 2 torpedo hits, allegedly. Looks like he might be slowing down a little bit. Oh yeah, he's slowing down. So if we put this destroyer out in front to tank the hits for a minute, just like this, we might be able to get this cruiser in for a kill. I will throw away these cruisers and all these destroyers to kill a battle cruiser. Absolutely. Not yet. Oh, I took a hit right before dark. Dang, okay. That sucks. I could have caught him in the dark. Hey, we hit him with a torpedo. Alright, well, I don't know what the result of this one's going to be. It was a real mess. I did not play this one well at all. But we'll see. Not a great start. Not a great start to the war so far. We just need our big engagement. And we had no help at all from the airbase. Alright, what did we get? Hey, we sank it. Cool, we only lost 1 destroyer. That's amazing. So let's take a look at this thing. It's an older one. It's an older one, but it's at the bottom of the sea now, so we will take it. Float plane scouts. Let's wait on that one. Who cares about that? All right, we're losing subs. We lost 5. We only sank 2 enemy merchants. And it's because we're blockading. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Not great, but it's fine. Well, I guess we're blockading over here. We have 37 power. They have 46, so I don't think we're blockading there. But we are blockading here. So where's the other blockade at? Down here? 115 versus 158? I don't think so. Oh, oh well, let's keep pressing the button. Be confused, I guess. All right, here's a chance for a battle. Oh, they declined it. We'll take this one too. As long as it's not, sitting right on. Oh, light forces. Yeah, as long as it's not sitting like right off their coast, I don't mind taking these fights. I don't want to light. I don't want a light battle. I want to use my battleships. I want to use my aircraft carriers. Put all this time and effort into making them, and we're not going to get to use them. Oh, we sighted an unknown ship in the dark. I didn't think we were gonna run into anyone. Thought it was gonna be one of those encounters where nobody sees each other. Oh, this is not good. This is very not good. Maneuver, maneuver, maneuver. There we go. Now we can keep a little bit of range. We need to get our destroyers in between so they don't have good guns, but they can at least protect us from the torpedo launches. Our destroyers are getting a little bit beat up, but they're doing a surprisingly good job here. We saw one go up this way as well. I'll bring the destroyers back down here. That might have saved us. If these really are corvettes and not destroyers, that's probably what saved our light cruisers from getting torpedoed right off the bat. Sink the Kursk. Just a small explosion in the forward torpedo room. If history, repeats itself. Okay, that'll do it. That's good enough. Let's just go home. Oh, hang on. Why are we getting scouting reports? What's going on here? CVL? What? Don't mind if we do. Oh, hang on. What is this? Is that really a CVL? Does Russia even have CVLs? Well, these are some French ships, apparently. France might have CVLs. Well, those destroyers are getting pummeled. I'm not going to worry about my destroyers getting involved in this fight. I'm sending the destroyers up here to try to track down what's going on. If it were a little bit more daylight, yeah, we're just running out of our fuel. 15 minutes until dawn. We will linger around and try and find some ships. Hmm. Oh, there wasn't any. There was no CVL. I don't know. There was nothing of the sort in the area. What the heck kind of report was that? All right, then. We're just chasing ghosts. I don't even know what would have reported that. Like, we don't have any aircraft in the area. Very strange. Oh, 17-inch guns, quality 0. All right, we're losing some stuff. All right, we're losing corvettes as well. We're getting our butts kicked here. But we are sinking some ships with our surface raiders. We're to assign more destroyers. So like these guys, hang on, these are part of the carrier group, right? No, not yet. So these can go on trade protection. And then we've got a couple of new light cruisers that we'll probably slot those into. We'll probably put those into like light carrier group one or something in a while here once they've worked up. I don't want to replace them immediately. We actually kind of need the what we have already. Cool. Yeah, please do intercept my ranger. I say as I knock on wood. I want to see what you intercept me with. There we go. This is the first usage of our awesome new raiders. It looks like they're just corvettes or destroyers. Yeah, I don't think we'd be chasing them down this easy if they were actually destroyers. Well, we're engaging both sides of the ship here using our secondaries. Yeah, I think we damaged that other corvette enough that it will probably sink. We don't want to go parallel. We want to be sort of behind this thing. Now we'll go back and see if we can find the other one. Although nighttime is here. All right, so back to cruise, and we'll just go home. Oh no, we put a lot of 6-inch shells into the other one. I thought maybe it would just sink as it went away. Yeah, there we go. We got them both. But they have like 60 corvettes. Getting some condenser problems in our fleet. That was a better round for us. We lost less submarines. We got our first Pennsylvania class commission, the Vermont. That will soon be taking up the first battle division slot, and we'll bring home the West Virginias to like the Caribbean or somewhere like that. We're going to build a few more Red Rivers because we are losing some. And we're going to press the button again. Get some declined battles. Here's our improved naval patrol craft. We get no speed increases, no range increases. It gains firepower and toughness and a slightly bigger bomb. Meh. Yeah, we're gonna build a better fighter. We want firepower and maneuverability. Let's go for that. We're trading submarine kills back and forth. All right, what was I going to do? I wanted to send. Oh, this is what I want to do. So, how's it look over here in Southeast Asia? France has nothing essentially. Russia has 24. So, what we're going to do is we're going to move. What do they have here? Russia has 41. We have 62. So, we're actually going to leave Northeast Asia for a minute because we have bases down here. And we're going to set that as an invasion target. How do we not have ships in this area? I thought we had stuff in Northeast Asia. What is going on here? We do. That doesn't make sense. That tool doesn't work apparently. So we're going to move to Southeast Asia. That's group four. Yeah, I like how it's not showing us anything else that's in this area. I'm lying. I don't actually like it. It's kind of annoying me. They have to go through here and do this one at a time, essentially. So we have it was four? Yeah, it was so 4 and 8, and that should be enough for an invasion to kick off an invasion of. I think that's like Vietnam there. Alrighty, so we have a bunch of money. So let's build 3 more Tacomas. We'll save the rest for a minute or two here, although these Pennsylvanias are finishing up. We're going to start spending, otherwise we're going to have too much money. We're going to build 2 more Red Rivers, and we're going to design a new destroyer class. So the ones we have are 1300. We can go up to light forces. We go up to 2500. So let's build a new destroyer class. We're going to go down to normal reliability with normal accommodations. It's got uh, hmm, can we they are dual purpose. What if we increase the guns? Can we do double dual purpose? We can. Let's get rid of that one extra turret there. It gives us 6 5-inch guns. We'll do we'll do some torpedo reloads. We'll do we have depth charge. We don't want mines on this thing. So how can I get the weight down? What if I decrease the one gun? There we go. That works. And we'll give it a little bit more ammo because this does have guns on it. Okay, we can't do that. We can slap on some medium and light AA. What am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anything? So I've got anti-sub warfare on it. I've got the torpedo reloads. It's got torpedoes. It's got normal engine. It's got normal accommodation, normal range. Hopkins, Lawrence, Chauncey, Barry, Hall, Philip, Barry, Woosley. We'll call it the little. This is the little destroyer. Our little destroyers. Yeah, these will do. We could build up like 12 of these to start out with, enough for like 3 groups, and just because we're having to dedicate more and more of our destroyer forces to trade protection right now because of the gap in our Corvette force. So yeah, that'll do. So we're gonna go ahead and make a backup of our campaign, and we're gonna go ahead and call it here. This wasn't that great of a start to a war, honestly. We didn't have any big engagements. We didn't really come off like really ahead in any of like the actual battles, so kind of a bummer. But we'll see. I mean, we are fighting 2 enemies, and Britain looks like they may be jumping in here soon, anyhow. I don't know what Japan's doing. Japan's angry at everybody. Japan's angry at the world, and Germany's just like angry as well. So we might have some allies here in a minute, and they're allied with Austria-Hungary, which might drag them into it as well. And they're also angry at, yeah, this could be a gigantic world war very quickly. So we'll see how it goes. Anyhow, I really appreciate all you for hanging out and sticking with me. If you're still listening to this, I appreciate you so much. I'll see you next time, and sail safe out there.